Hello, wonderful people. My name is Mike, and welcome to my crib. We're gonna start out right here on the first floor in what has to be my favorite room in the entire house, the man cave.
Bounce, ride with it, bounce, ride with it, ride with it, bounce,
Bizzy.
bounce.
As you guys can see here, I have built quite the shrine to Boston sports greatness. Starting out with some of my favorite things. We got side butt fumble, Vince Wilfork, gotta love it. Tons of Tom Brady all around here.
Younger reckless, we do it all. Bring your team, I run through them all. I school them all, don't need degrees. She make it bounce double D's. Take your bitch to that double tree. You can bring a friend and we can double team or we can chill out.
Some of the other highlights, if you look right over here, I got a Paul Pierce basketball, a couple of signed jerseys, Isaiah Thomas, James White, one of my favorite current Patriots, even though he's on the IR. Looking up here, you'll see my Amiibo collection. Not surprisingly, one of the things that I also collect are Amiibos. I have a whole lot of them. These are most of the Smash ones. I also have the Mario Odyssey ones down here, the Zelda ones. My Pokemon ones are upstairs. We'll get to that though, don't worry. Over here we have a few more pieces, and one of my favorites in the entire house, my autographed Bill Belichick. I actually got that one for free. I wrote him a letter, sent a picture with it, and then a couple months later, he actually sent it right back to me. That was one of the coolest things I have. I also have this beautiful Tom Brady picture right here. A few other ones. I mean, the big highlights are, of course, the Belichick, the Gronk, the Paul Pierce. We, of course, over here, we got the Malcolm Butler picture, Super Bowl 49, one of my favorite sports moments of all time. If you're a Boston sports fan and you don't have a signed Malcolm Butler picture, what are you doing? Come on. And of course, you guys know on game day, this is where you guys will find me. We got the 65-inch Ultra HD television. We got the surround sound up in this room. Game days, we are turning the fuck up.
Just ride with it. Ride with it, bounce. Ride with it, bounce. Ride with it, bounce. Just ride with it. Ride with it. Ride with it.
Now, believe it or not, I actually have not one, but two separate pop figure collections. I know, pretty ridiculous. This one down here, though, is my Boston sports pop figure collection. As you can see, we got a whole bunch of Tom Brady's. We got some Celtics, mostly, former. One of them whom I'm not going to mention by name. Some Red Sox, some Bruins. But of course, my favorite one that I have is this 3-pack right here with Brady, Edelman, and Gronk. Believe it or not, this sucker has gone up tremendously in value. This is worth about $300 at the time of me recording this video. Now, if you guys come with me right this way, we're gonna head upstairs to the living room / dining room / kitchen. So this house is designed as kind of a split level. So there are 3 floors. They're kind of staggering. Each one's kind of a half floor. But this one is the more formal room. I didn't want to put too many collectible things in here. This is more of if I was hosting. As you can see, we have the beautiful cathedral ceiling in here. We have the beautiful chandelier. And almost all the furniture in this room was actually my grandparents. So for those who don't know, I actually bought this house from my grandparents. Kept a lot of the same furniture because who wants to buy all new furniture? But it's intact and it was in good shape. I actually have a ton of collectible bar glasses, various bar paraphernalia. I worked in restaurants for a very long time, and over the time I collected a lot of stuff. Over here though are actually some of my favorites. A lot of different Sam Adams products. At Sam Adams, please sponsor me. Some Patriot stuff, Red Sox, Celtics, Boston sports in general. There's no surprises there, right? Tons of it. And of course, one of the things that ties this entire room together is my signed picture of Matt Lombardi. Finance legend. I look at that every day for inspiration. I really, really do. Of course, we also have a bunch of pictures of Boston. This one I got at IKEA right here. I love that one. I think it's a beautiful shot. This one actually my dad took. This used to be in his office Oddly enough, it's almost the exact same picture as this one over here, just taken about 20 years later, if not longer actually. It might have even been longer, but very cool to have both of those. Of course, on the fireplace, I have tons of pictures of close friends, family, some old religious stuff, a lot of which was my grandparents that I kept for sentimental reasons. And over here, we have another one of my collections. I know, my vinyl collection. So for those of you who do not know, I am such a music head. I do have a working record player right here and a phenomenal vinyl collection, a lot of which is old, some of which is new. I've been kind of adding to it as I go along, but some of my favorite albums of all time are here. Red Hot Chili Peppers' Californication, Pearl Jam's 10, Foo Fighter Greatest Hits, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy by Kanye. We got Hotel California in here. So many good albums here. I'm always looking for good deals on it. Going to the local comic/record store trying to find some new good music to add to the collection here. And I do listen to it actually quite frequently. I like to put it on when I'm cleaning. There's just something about listening to vinyl that really has that different sound. And in here, of course, we have the retro stereo system right down there, which actually is surround sound as well. I bought these little bookshelf speakers at a yard sale not too long ago. So it really fills the whole room, especially with the cathedral ceiling. It really does fill this whole room with music whenever you put something on. Right through this door here, of course, we have the kitchen. Now, one of the things that I'm not the biggest fan of in this house is that the kitchen is not exactly the biggest, but it gets the job done. You know, of course, my cereal's over there. You guys know me, I gotta have the post-stream cereal. But there's enough counter space to do whatever we need to do in here. I did do a cooking stream once. It was tough because, I mean, as you guys can see, this is pretty much it. I mean, there's really not much room in here for me to do much of anything, but it is what it is. We do what we can. Through this door, however, we actually have our 3 seasons room. I love this room. I come out here a lot in the summertime, early spring. Come out here, eat breakfast, you know, go online, scroll through whatever. Sprite absolutely loves it out here. There she is. She likes to hop up on the chair, look out the window. There she goes. A lot of the old furniture in here was actually my grandparents as well. This was actually their living room furniture, those flower chairs. I was like, those can go on the porch. I think we're cool with that. This was actually their old kitchen table right here, which I repurposed out here to have a little place to sit. It's kind of like a nice breakfast nook most times of the year. Now we will head upstairs to a few of the final rooms in this house, which I'm sure you guys are interested in seeing. Through this door, we have the master bedroom, which is not really that impressive. I kind of removed a lot of the stuff from here, but there is my bed. Yes, it's made. I do make my bed. I am an adult. I used to have the TV in here. I took that out, put it in the stream room just because I thought it was better suited to be in the stream room. But a few pictures, you know, it's nothing too crazy. I've really moved a lot of the stuff out of here into other rooms of the house. Probably gonna redecorate this room soon. I had painted it when I moved in. I like the color. Maybe I'll redo it eventually. Over here, we do have the master bathroom. Nothing too special there. This house does have 1.5 bathrooms. The other one being downstairs. No reason to really show it to you guys. It's just the bathroom. We also have the second bedroom right here, which is primarily used as storage. It's a mess in there, just a bunch of empty boxes, Christmas decorations, the like. But right down here, we have the room that I'm sure you guys are looking forward to the most, the Mikef Stream Lab. So when I started streaming, I converted this room into an office, and over time, it has just become a shrine to Pokemon, to Nintendo, to streaming in general. As you guys can see behind me, I have that really cool Sprite Pokemon card that my friend Biz got me. Really cool gift. I love looking at that. And of course, the custom printed wooden version of my logo for my good friend Sugar in his Etsy shop. I'll be sure to drop a link in the description if you guys are interested in seeing what they have over there. But this thing is absolutely beautiful. Behind me, on this very cluttered bookshelf, you will see more of my Pokemon collection. This whole shelf is kind of a mix of the classic, the modern, a lot of stuff I had from when I was a kid. You guys can see the Pokedex, the Squirtle, the Monopoly pieces, just old Pokemon paraphernalia in general, as well as some newer stuff. We have a ton of Pokemon Pop figures. I try to buy as many as I can. I have all the Pokemon Amiibos from the Smash collection. And I usually add to it as I go. On the shelf next to it, you will see we have a lot of sealed trainer decks. I like collecting those because there's really no desire to open them. I think they look good on the shelf. Over here, of course, we have one of my favorite display pieces in the entire house. This is actually an old GameStop display case. They used to use them for Game Boy games, DS games, the whole like. There was one closing near me. I got this case for like 20 bucks. I use it for all my Game Boy games. My graded cards are in here. Of course, my Charizard collection, you already know. We have the base set Charizard. We have the Celebrations Charizard. I have the Golden Reshiram Charizard. I have the Mega Charizard Full Art. There's a whole bunch of them in here. But I'm sure another thing you guys might be interested in is this display case over here. This is actually a Vivid Voltage retail display. It's one of the cardboard displays. I got this from the same GameStop, oddly enough, before they closed. But I use it to store most of my bulk, some sealed product as well. As you guys can see here, I sort all of my rarer cards out by what they are. So I have a box of V's, I have a box of Celebrations, some McDonald's promos, the whole 9 yards. I know there's a whole lot of them in here. I also have all my bulk are in these boxes over here. There's a whole bunch of it. And of course, to wrap things up, this is where I stream from, right here. This is my streaming setup. It is absolutely amazing. I've built this up over time. We have the Shure microphone, which I love. The Stream Deck, 2 monitors plus the television. I got the key light over here. I got my Switch over here, my Xbox over here, all my Switch games. We also have this beautiful corner over here, which I keep some mugs that I bought from streamer friends. Also the artwork that I got from Video Game Shay, which I think is pretty cool. But more importantly, we have these tins right over here. These tins are actually where I keep most of my rarer Pokemon cards. So like opening this Gyarados one, for instance. As you can see here, all these tins are very full. I pretty much just put the cards into the card savers. There's a whole lot of them in here, guys. I'm gonna have to do another video at some point where I just show you guys my entire Pokemon card collection, because that in itself could be like a 40-minute video. But guys, thank you so much for checking out this video. Thank you for checking out my crib. I appreciate all you guys. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up, subscribe, you know the whole 9 yards. Maybe I'll do another one of these in a couple years, couple months, whenever I have a new update to the house. But thank you guys for watching. Have a great day and take care.